Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today we're gonna finish my little 5-star ship series with the last ship, and that's the Romulan 5-star faction miner. But before I talk about this nice little ship, please do subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber yet, but like my videos. And when you do, please click this little bell and all notifications so that YouTube will inform you every time when a new video is out. Sometimes, like with the arc start, there are more videos than usual, as you've seen, so that might be quite helpful. But let's talk about the 5-star Romulan faction miner, the Vrax. It obviously looks very Romulan, and everybody can see that it is a Romulan ship. They have a very unique design. It's a rare ship. That will be our problem with the blueprints later. And it starts at, for me, at 73 million. And what's more important, with quite a nice warp range of 463. That's why, as I usually always get those faction miners, I will also need all three of those to mine 5-star materials. I'm at a point where I need 5-star materials for my dailies already. So mining that at level 49 is a little bit of a challenge. It's not a big challenge, but a little bit of a challenge. And when I get higher with my levels, I will definitely like that. But for this one, I need shipyard level 58. That's still kind of the distant future for me. And for those on newer servers and my viewers that have just started playing this game, and I know that I have a lot of these on my channel, that will be a very distant future. But I think it's very nice to know what the game holds for you in the future. And so it's definitely a good thing in my point of view to see those ships already, because that's what's to come. When you just started the game and know the powers of your ships, of course, you will know what the strength of the ship means. And it's nothing compared to the warships of that shipyard range. It has, of course, a ship ability that will be very helpful at this point, and this is an ore mining laser. It's Romulan, so it has to do with ore. The mining rate of ore is increased by 420%. Mining 5-star stuff takes a time, and with the right crew and a ship that has a 420% bonus, that will be quite an easy task once we get there. But as I said, the issue are the blueprints. Since the 4-star ships, the rare ships cost 350 blueprints. It was with the 4-star ships already, and that's the issue, that this miner is now a rare ship, and that makes it quite expensive, because the other faction miners before that, so let's get back one step, were also rares, but they only had 150 blueprints required. And so now the 5-star miner has the same requirement as the 4-star rare warships. And the 5-star rare warships still have the same requirement as before, that's 350, but now also the miners have the same. You see that with the Crozier and the USS Beatty, that they need the same amount of blueprints, and that's why I'm targeting a little bit the Nova at the moment with all three factions, because they only require 150, and it's not a special faction miner, so that I can get it in all three factions now. That's what I put all three questions above 1.1 billion, so that I can get the blueprints for the Nova in all three of them. I want to get the Nova blueprints now before I upgrade any further, so that I've got that out of the way, and then I can concentrate on upgrading factions again. But until I at least have the blueprints for one Nova, I will not do anything big on that regard. And with upgrading anyway, I will stay at level 49 a bit. I have to upgrade a lot of buildings still, because most of my buildings need to be at level 49 before I go to 50, and I still have a lot of research to do, so I will park here a bit. I talked about parking levels before, and I think level 49 is another good parking level before going ahead. But then I cannot, of course, build the Vrax before I am level 58, so that will take a time, and it will cost something, because you see, I can only see the Kuf Sompek here in my Klingon store, because there I'm the highest. I'm one level higher than with Federation and Romulans, but I still can't see the Movgar, that's the Klingon equivalent to the Vrax. And I still need a lot of reputation, because Leader, which is my next one, is 2.4 billion. And then for the Kuf Sompek, I need Pioneer, which is one later. And then I need one more even for the Movgar. And then that's the same level as the Vrax to see that. So even reputation-wise, I'm a bit out there as well. But then one blueprint will cost more than 3,000 credits, because now the Nova ones already cost 3,000 credits, and the Vrax ones will be a little bit more expensive, and you need 350 of them. So even grinding the blueprints will take quite some time. And you see we're having an Armada event at the moment at the same time. So I can take just one detour and just do what we always do, because that's how we sort Armadas, by calling. If it's not an extreme power thing, there are sometimes Armadas. We also have Apex event at the moment, and I just sent one chip in that without Armada crew, but it's not so bad. We sort them by calling. That means first come, first serve. That's the from our point of view, most fair version of doing Armadas, because everybody has the chance to ride at the same time, and the fastest will get in. It's not that always the people with the biggest ships will then be in the Armadas, because everybody has the same chance to get in an Armada. And level 39 Epic, from our point of view, is now something for calling and not for power sorting. Only extreme big ones we do power sorting. For example, we are at a point in the Apex event at the moment where a level 40 Epic Exchange Armada, that is a power sorting one still for us, because only very few of us have very strong Stellars, and an Epic 40 is the second highest level of Epic Armadas in Eclipse space. And so for that we need power sorting if we want to kill them. You cannot do this with a bunch of small Stellars we also have. But there we do it power sorted, and otherwise our Armadas are always by calling to keep the thing fair. Just as a side note here, because the Armada just started, and I've been in the past on my other servers that I did before. I've not been the admiral of an Armada. I've been of an alliance. I've been a member of an alliance, and I've been switching alliance because there were alliances that were always power sorting the Armadas. So the big ones that paid the most money could do the Armadas, and everybody else had no chance to get in them. And without getting into Armadas, you have no chance to build your Armada control center and so on. And that's why from the start, wherever I am and have something to say, it will be sorted by calling. Scopely has still a lot of bugs. They still have the iOS issue. That's why I had to put my Armadas yesterday on power sorted, all of them, because I was thrown out so often on the iPad that I even couldn't star people. But there are issues at the moment that if you write short messages, the others might not see it. As soon as you realize this, you just have to write longer messages for calling an Armada, and then they can see you again. But that's something that's happening over and over for quite a long time now that Scopely hasn't repaired either. But we are very used to it now, and so when a ship shows up but nothing is seen in the chat, they immediately inform you that your ship is having this bug at the moment, or your account is having this bug that you have to write longer, and then we get that sorted. But we got a little bit astray from the Vrax. But some people already wrote, oh, we like it when you go astray, and give some side notes on other topics as well. So I do not mind when I do that then either, because some people really get some info out of it. but the topic was the Vrax, and if you have the Vrax already because you're on an older server and playing longer than I am playing on this server, let us know in the comments, please, what you think about this ship. And if you are not playing that long and just have questions or video requests, of course, please also write a comment. And always, it's always very, very welcome if you just write hi and where you come from, because I'm quite a curious person and I like to know where my viewers are from, what cities, what areas. Not the stuff that I see in the all these analytics stuff on my channel, but just to know where my viewers come from, especially my regular ones. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.